You've never met them, not once. They don't know your name, your face, or that you exist at all. And yet, somehow, when something bad happens to them, you feel it. When they laugh, you laugh. When they go quiet for a few days, some small part of you actually wonders if they're okay. That's strange, if you stop to think about it, and your brain doesn't think it's strange at all. In 1956, two researchers named Donald Horton and Richard Wohl noticed something new happening as television spread into homes. Viewers were forming what felt like real relationships with people who had no idea they existed. A newscaster who seemed to speak directly to the camera. A radio host whose voice became part of someone's daily routine. Horton and Wohl called this a parasocial relationship. One-sided, unreciprocated, and completely real to the person experiencing it. Here's the part that should genuinely surprise you. This isn't a modern glitch caused by social media. It's your ancient relationship-building machinery, doing exactly what it evolved to do, in an environment it was never designed for. For almost all of human history, if you saw the same face regularly, heard the same voice, watched the same person express joy and frustration and vulnerability over time, that meant something specific. It meant this person was part of your world, your tribe. Someone worth investing emotional energy in, because proximity used to be a reliable signal of relationship. Your brain still uses that same signal today. It doesn't have a separate setting for people it's only ever seen through a screen. Repeated exposure plus emotional expression equals a relationship worth caring about. That equation is ancient, and it doesn't check whether the other person can actually see you back. Researchers studying brain activity during parasocial interaction have found something remarkable. The neural processes involved in watching a familiar media figure closely resemble the processes involved in an actual face-to-face interaction. Your brain isn't running a lesser version of friendship when you watch someone you follow regularly. In many ways, it's running the same program. This explains something that used to seem irrational. Why you might feel a genuine flicker of loss when a show ends, or a creator you've followed for years disappears from your feed. You're not misunderstanding the relationship. Your brain built a real one using the same tools it uses for everyone else in your life. The only thing missing was reciprocity, and reciprocity was never the ingredient your brain was actually measuring for. There's a deeper layer here too. Psychologists have found that people with anxious attachment styles, meaning those who tend to crave closeness but often fear it won't be reciprocated in real relationships, form noticeably stronger parasocial bonds than people with other attachment styles. And it makes a strange kind of sense once you see the mechanism. A parasocial relationship can never leave. It can never reject you, misread you, or grow tired of you, because it was never asking anything of you in return. For someone whose nervous system has learned that closeness is risky, a one-sided connection can feel like the safest kind of closeness there is. This is also why the relationship people form with the favorite creator can end up feeling more consistent, more emotionally reliable than some relationships with people who are actually in the room with them. Not because the creator is a better person, because a parasocial relationship removes the single variable that makes real relationships frightening for a lot of people, the possibility of being truly seen and found lacking. None of this means these connections are fake, or that feeling something for someone you've never met is a flaw in your character. Human connection was never actually built around physical presence. It was built around consistency, emotional access, and the feeling of being let into someone's inner world. And a screen can deliver all three of those things convincingly, even without delivering the fourth thing real relationships require: somebody looking back. The next time you catch yourself genuinely caring about someone you'll probably never meet, you're not confused about the nature of the relationship. You're simply running very old software, built for tribes of 30, doing its best in a world where you can now be exposed to someone's inner life 1,000 times without ever standing in the same room.